And in the book, you tell the story of the Oba brothers. You start with the story of the Oba brothers and how that also then entrenches the selectorate in Nigeria. Maybe that's a good story to recount to show where we are today, or how we got to the point of where we are today.
That is the the third landmark in the evolution of this story. Because in 2003, which is really where the toxic dimension begins. In 2003, this was the election for the Anambra South Senatorial Zone. And the candidate, coincidentally, was a man called Nicholas Ukachukwu. Today, he's running as the APC governorship candidate for Anambra State. Then he ran for the Senate to represent Anambra South. He won on the platform of the PDP. But at the time, there was a young man, relatively then, who was a presidential assistant. He was actually SA Domestic Matters to the President. His name was Andy Oba. He was much more influential than his official designation suggested. Andy, after INEC had announced the results declaring Nicholas Ukachukwu as winner, Andy procured INEC in Abuja to set aside that result administratively. Mind you, at that point, the only person who could do that, or entity, was the Election Petition Tribunal. Andy procured INEC to set aside that result and announced his elder brother Ugochukwu Uba as the winner. The problem was that Ugochukwu Uba was not a candidate in the election. He was not on the ballot. He had never contested for the office. So INEC in Abuja announced as the winner of the election a man who was not on the ballot and whom the people had never had the opportunity to consider.